911 emergency.
Hi, I need medical attention. I need everybody. I just made a big mistake. Oh, I killed my girl.
You killed your girlfriend?
Yes, I did. I'm so sorry.
This is Love Hurts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for future content. 24-year-old Marissa Valdez was a spitfire. She was loud, blunt, and very outspoken. She was funny in a sarcastic type of way. She loved spending time with family. Anything that involved a family outing, and Marissa was down. She was the mother of 2 small children. She had a daughter who was 2 and a son that was 3, and she was expecting her 3rd child. She was about 4 months pregnant. She worked full-time as a medical assistant, but she had dreams of one day owning and operating her own online boutique. Marissa was in a relationship with 24-year-old lled Franklin. He was the father of her 2 children and the child that she was expecting. The 2 had been together for a little over 4 years. You know how they say opposites attract? Well, lled was Marissa's complete opposite. He was quiet, reserved, and socially awkward, but the 2 seemed to be a perfect fit. Marissa's family loved him. They felt like he was respectful, he was caring, and he was a great father to the couple's 2 children. Everyone assumed they would be together forever. They seemed to be the perfect fit. But after the birth of the couple's 2nd child, things started to get rocky. The couple were struggling financially, and Marissa was the only one working. lled was jobless. Family says Marissa took care of him, her babies. She took care of everything. She worked full time, and she worked all the way up until her delivery date with each pregnancy. The stress of holding down the home financially took a toll on Marissa and the couple's relationship. Her and lled broke up multiple times, but somehow they always seemed to reconcile. By September of 2021, Marissa had had enough. She was tired of arguing with lled about money, bills, and their relationship. She just couldn't take it anymore. She knew the relationship was going nowhere, and she had made up her mind. She needed to end things once and for all, but she had no idea the cost that she would pay for wanting to leave. It was September 8th of 2021, and Marissa and lled were in a heated argument about money once again. But this time, Marissa put her foot down. She told lled it was over. She was fed up with arguing. She was done for good, and there was no going back. So lled left the apartment, only to return a short time later. He wanted to fight for his relationship. He didn't want it to be over. In his mind, Marissa was all that he had. Not to mention, he couldn't imagine paying child support for 3 children. So he went back into the home to see about working things out. But according to police, the 2 begin to argue again, at which point lled picks up a weapon and he shoots pregnant Marissa 9 times, killing her almost instantly, while the couple's 2 small children watched on.
Grand Rapids police are investigating another deadly shooting. This latest happened this afternoon on the northeast side of the city.
And News 8's Jacqueline Francis was the first on the scene this afternoon. She's live with everything that we know tonight.
Brian and Sue, for hours now, friends and family of the victim have been gathered on the other side of this apartment building where the shooting took place. It was just inside where police say the 24-year-old woman was found shot to death earlier this afternoon. The call coming in around 1:30. That's when officers responded here to the Oakview apartment complex located in the 1400 block of Burke Avenue. Police say they found the victim with multiple gunshot wounds inside the apartment. She was pronounced dead on scene. Investigators tell us a man was taken into custody and has been named a person of interest in the case. According to police, the man and woman knew one another, though they didn't say how, telling us it's still early on in the investigation.
Our officers responded to that shooting, and upon arrival, located a female victim in an apartment who appeared to be deceased as a result of gunshot wounds. Currently, our major case team is on scene investigating the incident, and at this point, we don't have any reason to believe there's any further threat to the community.
Staff members with Oakview Apartments have been on scene but are not commenting at this time. Police are asking anyone with information to contact them right away or Silent Observer. Reporting on Grand Rapids Northeast Side, Jacqueline Francis, News 8.
After the shooting, DeLeon calls 911 to report the incident and requests help.
911 emergency.
Hi, I need medical attention. I need everybody. I just made a big mistake.
What's your name?
My name is DeLeon Franklin.
I'm sorry, it's what?
DeLeon.
How is that spelled?
DealeYon. Oh, I killed my girl.
You killed your girlfriend?
Yes, I did. I'm so sorry. Oh, yes.
You're sure she's dead?
Yes, I am. I cannot believe this is happening right now. I cannot believe it. I can't believe it. Oh, I cannot believe it.
Just listening to the 911 call, it makes me so angry and gives me chills. So once the police arrive, of course, they arrest DeLeon and they bring him to the police station to interview him. According to their interview, DeLeon first claimed that it was self-defense. He said Marissa reached for the weapon and the two began to tussle over the weapon and it just fired. Police weren't buying it, and neither am I. Because how did she get shot 9 times, sir? I mean, be for real. Eventually, DeLeon told the truth. He had just lost it. He claimed Marissa always made him feel like he wasn't good enough. He also claimed that Marissa was talking to another guy and that he felt like she was only with him because he was a good guy and he was willing to be there to take care of his children. He said he felt like he had been battling demons for a long time and he just lost control that day. Thankfully, Marissa's family was able to get some level of justice when on June 27th of 2022, DeLeon Franklin was sentenced to 25 to 50 years in prison.
A Grand Rapids man who shot and killed his pregnant girlfriend will spend decades behind bars.
Today, DeLeon Franklin was sentenced to up to 50 years in prison for second-degree murder and a concurrent 15 to 30-year sentence for assault of a pregnant individual causing miscarriage. 2 years were tacked onto his sentence for felony firearm. Authorities say that Valdez was shot 9 times last summer. The couple already had 2 young children who were in the apartment when their mother was murdered. That shooting happened back on September 8th of 2021 at the apartment that the couple lived at on Burke Avenue near Diamond in Grand Rapids. Today in court, family of Marissa Valdez spoke directly to her murderer, saying that he had no right to end her life.
How dare you think you have the right to just end her life and take her away from her own kids and family? If your life was so bad, you should have just left. See, a real man would walk away with his head held high. You don't deserve my sister, you never did.
Valdez was 24 when she was killed. Franklin will spend the rest of his life in prison.
And spending the rest of his life in prison is exactly what he deserves. The fact that he would do something like this to a woman that's pregnant with his child and in an apartment with his other children right there is unimaginable. I agree with Marissa's brother 100%. A real man walks away. My heart goes out to Marissa's family, her loved ones, and especially her children. Those babies didn't deserve to see their mother's life taken in cold blood like that. It's just devastating. If you are in a domestic abuse relationship, please leave. Create an out plan that will allow you to leave in the quickest, safest way possible, and do not turn back. Turning back can cost you your life. As always, loves, stay safe. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and the notification bell for future content.